Step 1, wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yeah. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Did everybody wake up? I hope y'all woke up. I'm awake. Yeah, for reals. I am. I'm awake. I made it. I could get up a little bit earlier, but I made it today. And I hope you all are having a great morning. I hope you all got your coffee in your hand. Today I am with my Black Rifle Coffee Company. And it's so cool. It's like the heaviest mug. I could use this as a dumbbell. It's so heavy. So, morning to everybody. Harry Hijinks. We are live. So, let me bring on the boys because they were around the corner over there, and I'm sure they're all going to be coming in soon, coming in hot. Both of them. Here comes Mr. Jojo, I'm sure. Good morning, Jojo.
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard, yeah.
What are you up to?
I'm having elations in my main stations.
Oh.
I got qualifications. I got things happening. You know.
That's good. There comes Mr. Enzo, right on time. Again, how about that?
That's him on his unicycle. That's him on his unicycle coming in. One wheel, one tire. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Can't even hear his music. Why not? There it is.
I'll be right there. I'm almost there.
Look at that. Look, he's on his unicycle.
Coming in hot, I'm telling you. I knew he was coming in hot.
No one rides a unicycle like
he has a unicycle with an office chair bolted to it.
I know it. It's awesome, man.
You better look out. You're going to get everybody.
There's the graveyard. I made it.
That's great. That's great. That's too
I'm at the
complicated.
destination.
Okay, good. Now that's my favorite destination. I like that one and the one on the pier where people are eating behind you.
Yeah,
I like that one too.
Where we have the talented ladies sometimes
beach bar?
hang out with.
Yeah, that's where I want to be.
It's a little
Right there.
early. There's actually another camera view that's like way back here, but they have this giant "Rent Me" sign right here that just makes it look really junky. But
Look at that.
If you see the "Rent Me" thing, and we go back to the other camera, it's the same one. It's like back here. It's like oh, there it is, right there.
Yeah.
When I was down in Mexico years ago, I rented a water ski, jet ski. Yeah, but it was a real small one. I'm a big guy. It was too narrow for me, and there's too much balancing going on at low speed, and I jumped it over a couple times, and I had a hard time getting back up on it, out in the middle of the water. Finally, I just left it. It pissed the guy off. He had to swim out and get it.
Oh my goodness.
But then I learned something about it because they're different sizes, right? This is one of the tiniest ones, thinnest ones.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't one of the big wide ones, big Cadillac ones, Makes a difference. Yeah, you put 290 pounds of solid muscle.
You had someone else with you?
Oh.
Oh.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I don't do the water sports. I'll drown. I know it. I'm okay in a pool and I can do a couple laps here and there, but I'm not a great swimmer. So, and I don't really have a huge fear of things in the water, but I do. I mean, it's not like doesn't paralyze me from the water, but yeah, I know there's those in the water. And I know they come really close.
Giant monsters under the water, though.
There are monsters, so I just stay away. And I mean, so yeah, it's all good. I'm just a desert girl, so it is all good. So, Mr. Jojo,
yeah,
you have some interesting news, don't you?
Yeah, I have some news. Yeah, I kind of switched horses in the middle of the storm, as they say.
Middle
switched
of the
horses.
Stream.
Yeah. Oh, it was a stream? Well, in my case, it's more of a storm. My life is just a big-ass storm. And
a storm of love.
But we'll see how all that turns out. I got, as you guys know, I'm in the season now. I told myself I'm narrowing down, and I got several of those overseas ladies I hang with. So I'm going to pick one. We're going to try to make a go of it. But we'll see.
We'll see.
I recently changed horses from the one who was she was glamour. You got to admit, she was hot looking. But she didn't fit me real well in that regard. She looked like a model. Like a nice model. That's not my thing. It's not my style. I don't fit with that. I don't fit with that. I'm not a dress up guy. I don't like dressing in designer clothes, and she does. That's her thing. She likes that.
Well,
and so I got more of the girl next door, as I used to joke that this one was, but and she's had a hell of a life. She's been going through the war, and we've kind of had a relationship for about the last 6 months. And I knew her before that, even known her for over a year. But then we kind of heated it up and a little bit, and she's more the girl next door. Can I show her a picture? Can we show her picture?
Sure. We'll go with one. Just one picture.
Yeah. Do I have one?
We're going to move on.
Do I have one already?
I think you already sent me one, right?
Yeah, I sent you.
Hold on.
So you can.
Let's me find it.
She's nice looking, but it's like the girl. She's just cute. She's like the girl next door. You know, and not. Well,
I have to say that she does look more your age. Should I do the one with no makeup?
Yeah, whatever you want.
I just had it. Where'd it go? Hold on. I passed it somewhere. There it is. It's a little fuzzy.
And then later we can look at my picture.
I still like these two, and these seem way more, I don't know, your age. You know, she's okay. This should be coming now.
Yeah, that's kind of more her. She's in a though I had two that were about like that. She had a robe on like that. Yeah, I like that one a little better. You know, she's nice looking. She's you know, that's no makeup. It's probably a real morning picture. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Whereas the other one, you never hardly saw her without makeup. You know, she always had to do it up. Like evening makeup, you know what I mean? Really did it up.
Anyway,
you know. So,
well, best of luck to you. So, is she on her way?
Well, you know,
over.
I have to say, I'd like you to talk to me more on the way over between flights. She's got her ticket.
She's 50
once, and she, I think she's just blasted over. Now, I did buy her ticket for her. I bought her a first class business class ticket because I have 80 zillion miles on American built up. I mean, a lot.
Oh, I remember you telling me that before.
I have hundreds of thousands of miles built up.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands. It didn't even put a dent in them.
Really? Well, I need a ticket to Washington in the end of July.
Well, Nikki, I would, but I don't know how many more babes I'm going to have to fly over here to make the final deal. This is a process I'm in.
I also need 2 tickets to Florida in September.
There may be some strings attached to those tickets.
Hook me up. Okay. So best of luck. We'll leave it at best of luck. I hope you find what you're looking for, and we're going to move on with the show. So today I have a little bit of something really close to would you rather type of deal, but it's more like, it's not what you are like, but what you like. Do you get that? Preferences. Okay. So I'm going to give you 2 words, and what is your what would be your preference? What do you like? So if I was to say, is it the ride or the destination? What thing is more important to you, your life, between those 2 things? Do you go for the ride or the destination?
Oh, I got it. So Enzo, we could ask him once: is he tits or ass?
Right, you know, kind of like that. But we're not going to do that. Okay, get it? Well, maybe there is. I have a bunch of stuff I've pulled up. Maybe the question is down there somewhere.
It could be on there.
It could be. But I think, but I want to guess. I think Enzo is the ride kind of guy.
The ride I feel is over the destination.
I got ice. I got to get water.
Just wait. It'll turn into water. Yeah.
For me, God, I think when I was younger, it was about the ride. because I still love the travel aspect of everything. It doesn't freak me out. I love to people watch. So the ride, the traveling, all of that, that's my thing. I like to do that. If we get a layover, or even my husband and I had agreed that if we're not in a rush somewhere and they offered, hey, if you want to get off because we overbooked and we offer you, your money back and $300, whatever, we agreed we would do it, because we're not rushed and we don't mind sitting there watching people and passing the time.
For me, part of why I want to get build my like travel van thing is so that okay, what is it, Jojo?
What are we looking at? I can't. Your green screen has made it not disappear.
He doesn't even have his ears in. He doesn't know what we're saying.
Oh Lord, you're right.
While he's doing that, is if I had like my travel van thing, I would just go. I just pick a destination. I would just go. Mm-hmm. And whatever, if I happen to see something along the way, I'd stop off and check it out. And if I get tired, I just pull off to the side of the road somewhere and snooze for a couple hours and just keep going towards the destination, making however many stops I want along the way, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
like
it is. That. Yeah.
What is that, Jojo? What are you showing us? It's disappearing.
Well, it's got green, so it.
Yeah, it's all we see are little orange donuts in the middle.
Well, this is a puzzle toy for Flavia.
Oh, okay, I see. I know what you're talking about now.
On border collies, and they were making sure that it said border collies need stimulation.
Yeah, that is true. I work with border collies. That is absolutely.
So I got her a puzzle toy, and I got her the Max puzzle toy. It's got 4 levels on it. Yeah, she's pretty smart, and she's already figured it out about 2/3 of the way in just one afternoon, But it's good because they like you to interact with them, get on there and play with them, So you kind of help them learn. If you get, there's something you go, wait, look at that one. They go, do that again. Okay.
You know what?
Have like words that it says?
No, it's no words.
Have you seen the videos of the ones that have words where they're basically spelling out sentences and stuff like that?
Oh my God.
I think I've had them. They're saying something.
I want treats. I want treats now.
Yes. There's one of
them.
Give
me treats, bitch.
Yeah, that one dog calls them bitch all the time. That's hilarious. But they know what they're saying. And even they have thought process, because that one big doodle, golden doodle or whatever it is, the big one that does it, he gets worried. Where's daddy? Daddy upstairs? No, daddy's at work. And he thinks, you could literally see this dog like, daddy, play later. And like what? He knows when he can play when daddy comes on later. It blows me away that they do know that. But yeah, those are crazy. Good morning, the Howler. Good morning. Janie and Kay. Good morning. Sasquatch Wizard, nice to see you. Mr. Lee, Sandra Piper. My sister, hey, get to work, sister. She is killing it, man. She is doing so good in her new job. And she has hit a milestone, and I want to congratulate her on here. She has gotten so many clients. She's hit a milestone. I don't want to say how much she made in 1 week, but she's got clients. They're calling her. Yeah, can I borrow some money, sister, for a new computer? It's all good. I'm very proud of her. She's come a long way, and she's great. So congratulations, sister. But she's got a client this morning. So did you already do your client, or? Anyway, Jay Fritz, hope you're healing, my buddy. He broke his ankle, so he's got his foot up, I'm sure. If I missed you, I am sorry. Who was here this early this morning? Oh, the chatters are sharing, of course, making cookies all the time, knowing I can't eat no cookies. Good morning, you guys. Hope you have your coffee in front of you or your tea. Either way, I can't really have 2 cups of coffee. If I do, I'm like finding a toilet.
There is something about coffee that does make that happen. But I usually drink really 2 of these a day. So
yeah, but tea, I like hot cider and I like tea. Nikki, I'm baked, so will mess a bit. Excuse me, it's stronger than me. Oh God, Damien. Okay, it's okay, buddy. Enzo, don't smoke that baby. It kills. He's attached to it.
It's a respirator.
Oh my God.
I can switch back to my other thing.
Enzo always
it's how I breathe. I'm underwater, you see.
He's always got to have something in his lips.
Jojo.
Jesus.
Oh man.
All right. Moving on.
I get distracted with the sharks because they're so beautiful. Turmeric tea is not delicious. Oh my God, I take turmeric supplement, and if it gets stuck right here in my throat, because it's bad. It's bad. It's gross. Gritty.
I used to take a turmeric supplement, and I ended up burping it up all day.
Yeah, it's horrible. If you don't get that sucker down into your stomach, you really need to drink water, a lot of water with that to get it down. Anyway, so we determined ride or the destination, and I'm more becoming a destination person because I'm trying to be selective. But what about you, Jojo? Is it the ride or the destination?
It's the ride.
The ride.
It's the process. That's what I say.
That's the way it is for a lot of people. What do y'all say in the chat there? Is it the ride or the destination? What do you prefer? Here's a good one. This is a good one for music people. So Enzo, sorry. The Stones or the Beatles? And so you can answer this. You've got to have a preference on the Rolling Stones.
For me, it's Stones. I've never been a big Beatles fan.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Jojo?
Well, I have to say Beatles.
Yeah, Beatles. I'm definitely a Beatles. Mr. Lee says Beatles. Val says Beatles. I don't understand what my sister is saying. I'm talking about a real trip or a metaphor for life. Well, I didn't see what she was talking about. So anyway, okay. How about, I think Enzo knows this question for me. Mac or PC?
Oh, jeez.
I want to go back to a PC, people. Enough with this. Although there's a lot of good things about my Mac, okay? It's just they make it really difficult for you to do anything or add anything or anything. It just Apple likes to make money, so I don't know how else to say that. You just I've had a whirlwind of stuff happen in the last day and a half in regards to my Mac that I am using right now, trying to upgrade the memory. That's all I wanted to do was upgrade the memory. And unfortunately, Apple Store won't touch it. Best Buy won't touch it. Nobody will touch it because it's like freaking heart surgery to get in to change out the memory.
Because by gosh, it comes from the factory the certain way, right?
Mm-hmm.
They like to
Now
keep
the
it that
newer
way.
models, they do have access to the memory now. Okay, they've changed their systems, but this is an older model. So I've got two. If you see me look over here now, it's because I've set up another computer. So I'm kind of, and it's working. I mean, it was working before. I just wanted to keep doing it to do more and more for me. So now I'm just going to ask it to run StreamYard and Facebook over here. And I have Facebook and YouTube and everything else I want to do, I'm going to do over here. So just so I don't bog down the system when I'm live streaming, because that's what happens is that we're on a live stream and I want to look something up real fast, and then I end up getting onto a website that we all know is littered with advertising and running parts of it, and it bogs down my system. So that's why, I'm figuring it out. I'm still here.
Hey, I had something crazy. I had a crazy epiphany for my show. And it occurred to me, I have a bunch of these devices laying around that I've kind of abandoned, like 2 or 3 different types of tabs and stuff like that in phones. And on my show, I'm going to start setting up a bunch of camera remotes on my StreamYard. So we'll have lots of views of things, like maybe going outside my front yard, right? Because I got people walking down to the liquor store, getting their brown bag, and getting their, you know what I mean? It's interesting goings on in my neighborhood, just stuff like that. I might
don't make you a bad person.
I'll make a camera, a Flavia cam down by the floor. Maybe put it down by her puzzle toy, So
this really, I don't have a Mac Pro. I have a iMac
distractions.
2017. Big Sur. It's big, a big desktop. I'm not big into laptops. So, but that's, if I upgraded, that's what that guy wanted me to get, was a Mini Pro M2, which would do everything I want it to do, but I don't really feel like paying, $2,000, $3,000 for all the Terror I'd want and the memory, the RAM I'd want and everything. So I'm good. And I don't want another Mac. I don't want another Mac. So
nothing wrong with the Macs, they're saying.
No, it's work.
What you want.
It does what you want, but if you're streaming and gaming,
forget it.
Forget it. Just because you can't do a whole lot of plugins, if you want to do this, you have to do this, and they make it just really difficult. And I hear it's getting better, but I'm done with it, I think. I lost my train of thought though. Anyway, okay, let's move on. How about wine or spirits? We know what end those. How about you out in the Nikki throw in the bin? No, I'm not throwing in the trash. It's still a great computer. It's a great computer. I'm just asking it to run a bunch of shit, I have a virtual mixer and the mics and everything, and it doesn't have enough memory. If I could put memory on this, it would be fine. It would be fine. So, moonshine. I could never really get into even the flavored moonshines. They all seem pretty toxic.
Yeah, it's like, how much of this do I drink before I go blind?
Oh my God! My sister bought me some moonshine pickles. The pickles in the moonshine, and because I love pickles. Okay, so I was so excited, and we took one of those out to eat. Oh my God! It was so horrible. It
was so horrible.
By thinking I was going to like it. Hello.
Are you doing
I think
are
you
you doing
can
a
still.
freeze?
That
back.
was my
You're
internet,
back.
actually. That was internet.
You're-
That was something else. Because I saw it going. It should be back now.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay. Anyway, yeah, not good. It was ooh, yeah. Talk about sour. So, rich or famous?
Rich.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to be
Rich.
famous.
Rich, yeah. Can you imagine? What's the first thing you do? Okay, when you get rich, what's the first thing you do besides pay off all your bills? Go.
Do
You pay off all your bills. You probably should pay off like your family's. It depends on how rich we're talking, I guess.
Yeah.
If we're talking
That's true.
gazillions of dollars and stuff like that, and how much you're actually getting. Like if you win the lottery,
Yeah,
getting
you
the lump
pay
sum, whatever
20
those things are. But
24% in taxes.
ideally, I would think, and again, it would depend on your situation. Of course, first thing you should do is get rid of all your debt immediately. For step one,
Yeah.
forget everything else. Get rid of all your debt. Make sure, like if you have kids, their college is set up. They've got something going on there so that they can plan their own future. That's not going to be an issue, probably, I would think.
Yeah, trusts for sure.
And depending on how close you are with your family or extended family, maybe give them a gift or two or get them out of debt as a minimum.
Yep.
But after that, buy property. Because that never goes out of style.
For sure.
That could be your destination. It's like, okay, I'm going to have this place outside of Las Vegas. I'm going to have this place outside of Miami.
I was just going to say that.
all that, those hot places that you like to go. You buy something a little outside of whatever the main city is, and then you can do your travel bit. Driving cross country in the big monster RV or whatever it is, and discover things along the way.
Mm-hmm.
I would, set up some households in, my favorite places next to my dad, next to my sister, next to Las Vegas, all those places that I travel to the most, have myself a setup somewhere. But you're right. The bills have to go. And you know what? $1 million seems like, oh my God, I would die for $1 million. But it wouldn't, for a lot of people, that's not a lot. If you include,
it can go quick.
Yeah. If you have debts, then that can go fairly fast. So, they always say, don't tell anybody if you win money.
Nobody at all.
Don't tell a word. So, God, but I have such a damn big mouth. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I say that. It's like, don't tell anybody when you come into a whole pile of cash. Yeah.
Look at that.
That's probably a bad idea. When you win a whole bunch of cash, don't let everybody know. Especially if you haven't actually spent it and you have it sitting on your desk. Don't do that. This is a very bad thing to do.
Bad thing. Oh, my Lord.
This is all going back into the next Vegas trip where I will come back with like a handful of change, I'm sure, this time. So,
and I get so excited when I win, not a jackpot, but a small winnings that just cover like our meals or whatever, like $400 or $500. Yeah. We're so excited for that because then we're like, yes, we've got comped some of our, expenses. That's all we want, just to comp our expenses.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. You walk out of Vegas breaking even, you're a happy person.
Yeah, exactly. And I've done that many times. Even at the airport, winning that last $100 is like, yes, have money in my pocket before I go home. Something. And one time we got there, I didn't have to go to the ATM once because I was winning enough to where we made the whole 3 or 4 days on my winnings. And that's a good feeling, that
All right.
you don't have to stop and get more cash for
All right.
gambling or eating or whatever we did, there we were paying cash. So, because I had hit $450 on the very first thing I sat down right from the airport, and we were getting settled in and came down. I sat down and hit for 450. That covered our whole food for the whole weekend, and whatever little adventure things we did. I think we did the Marvel experience and or was that with my sister? I don't know. I've been there a lot, so they're kind of running together, but it's nice.
Do you see in Vegas where Universal is building a new one of the things that like the Universal parks do around Halloween is they turn a section of the park into like the Halloween horror kind of, basically they have those walkthrough type horror, haunted houses, where the people jump out at you, but they're themed for the Universal movies. So there's a different sets every year. They're building a, Hollywood Halloween horror kind of place in Vegas. It'll be year round. It'll be year round as I talk over all the rapper talk. Okay, there we go. And, so that's something new for Vegas, which if that's your thing, would be I guess it's right next to that Area 15, which is one of those wacky places you go to in Vegas. I'm gonna check that out next time I go.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. We like to do that. We've been wanting to do what's it called? It's a gun place where you can go and shoot the big caliber guns.
Oh, right.
And they actually pick you up in a Humvee and at your hotel and take you out to the site, and then you get to shoot the weapons, and then they bring you back. And we want to do that at some point, but that's a lot of money too.
Yeah. There's
we'll do that.
Hey, Nikki, pop up my camera 2 there. I got set up. Let's just try camera 2.
Nope, nothing. There's nothing here for me to pop camera? Up. Nope.
Really?
Nope, nothing.
Really?
Really?
How's that not working? Because I can see it right down there. Interesting.
Not,
you have to.
Not here.
You can't.
Do you have
see
to share it out like you
camera.
do?
No, it's just another camera. It's like another guest.
Yeah, it should come in as a guest. Because I do that when I do my wood burning. I just pop onto my phone and sign in as a guest.
No, I'm locked into her show.
Nothing. There's nothing there.
Really? Maybe I'm gonna got my show going.
I don't know. Okay, here's the next one. BMW or Mercedes?
I know what I did.
I don't like either one of them.
Yeah, I have no.
So let's simplify it. Ford or Chevy? How about that?
I've always been like a Chevy guy for a long time. But now I'm like a Toyota guy right now. I don't have any particular.
I don't want to look up your nose though.
We got to turn the speaker off.
Okay, yeah, Jesus. You need to figure that out somewhere else. Because that's not. I've done that before though. Yeah, you're on though, but you need to not have that so close to your mic because you're getting yourself feedback.
Let's just turn the speaker down.
It's still gonna. When I put you back up, you're gonna start hitting feedback. There we go. Okay.
I don't hear any feedback.
Well, no, not anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll put it up over here. We'll do an experiment in real time. to see if there is any benefit of having a second, because it's kind of like the behind the scenes Jojo camera.
Okay.
Like, but the people can see my staff handing me things and stuff, so I'm working my camera.
Pretty sure nobody wants to see JoJo's staff.
I mean, this is good stuff. It's like, there we go. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's behind the scenes right there. That's behind the scenes. There we go.
Oh Lord.
That's behind the scenes there. Hear me, getting my lunch ready and everything, and I'm up here. We're like, whoa. Oh.
Ford for work and Chevy for leisure. Interesting. I'm a Chevy gal. Everything we ever have is a Chevy. Of course, Chevy. I love my Chevy trucks, and I don't have a truck. We do have a Chevy truck, but I usually have a Chevy truck. But right now, I have an Equinox. So that it is good. Pontiac Firebird, nice.
We're picking vehicles now.
Yeah. Well, it was Ford or Chevy. The question was BMW or Mercedes, but I think we're more Chevy or Ford people.
Yeah.
Is that judging? I don't know. People with don't cancel me out for not.
I think that it's.
Here's a good one. Sweet or salty?
Salty.
I'm a salty person.
Yeah. Everybody in the chat, sweet or salty?
I've never been big on sweets. Give me that sweet and spicy, give me salty, spicy, sour flavors over sweet every time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this next one. Okay. Is it meat or is it murder?
Whoa.
That's a far one. It's meat, people. Eat it.
Might need some more context for that, but
I say
well, a lot of the veggie people don't eat it for that reason, that you're murdering an animal. So that's their reasoning behind eating.
Good thing, that's savage, eating a live animal. Come on. That's savage.
Oh, meat, eat it. Yep. Jay Fritz, chocolate. Yeah, he's a chocolate hound. I thought you meant I'd rather eat meat or murder someone. No.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
someone.
We need some context here.
Is it meat or is it murder when you don't eat meat because you're murdering it? But
nope, it's meat.
Susie, shut up. Oh, okay, we're not going to go there on that one. Pepsi or Coke?
As a mixer to go with whiskey, because
There you go. Okay, as a mixer for you.
I used to be a Pepsi guy a lot when I used to drink soda a lot, which I stopped years ago. I was a Pepsi guy. I was always a Pepsi guy. I always felt Coke was a little bit too carbonated for me. It was like, it burns my throat.
I like Pepsi. I like Pepsi and Coke, but we're a Coke household because that's what my husband drinks.
I was always a Diet Dr. Pepper guy. That's what I always drank. That was my preference.
I like Cherry 7-Up Zero. I like that one.
Cherry 7-Up Zero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a drink or a jet fuel.
Yeah, for reals. But it's hard to find because it's very popular. Every time I go, it's empty. That little slot is empty. But Jojo, you sound like you're a gorilla over there.
We've got two sleeping JoJos. Let two sleeping JoJos lie.
I'm gonna mute you the
I'm
next time.
concentrating.
Okay.
That's my ohm sound you heard.
Your own sound.
Om.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
That's super good. That's good stuff right there. That'd be good. Oh man, the ratings are going to go wide up. 3 JoJos on the same show.
Oh my God,
man.
Dang.
Those ratings are going to go through the roof.
On profile, he's sleeping. Oh, yeah, they're all saying he's sleeping. He was looking down at his phone, actually.
But on my show, I'm going to try. And before I get to start up, like on Monday morning, I'm going to set one up on the front porch so we can see the people go by in the front of the house.
We're going to see somebody steal his iPad, his phone, wherever you have this shit set up, it's going to be gone, dude.
I'm going to have one set up in the backyard.
Yeah, until it gets out of range. Yeah.
I'll have the pet cam set up of the pets. It'll be interesting.
Oh my gosh. Okay, how about London or New York? I've never been to London, never been to Europe at all. That side. I've always traveled to Asia, to Southeast Asia.
I've been to both.
You and
I don't know. That's a tough call.
Is it? I hear France isn't all that it's played up to be.
Well, they do have the food.
I've never really paid attention to French
fancy food. I mean, it's like,
yeah, that's good.
All right,
we got the fancy food.
I'm not a fancy food guy.
Yeah,
we did a big 8-course meal one time, and we were still hungry when we left. And we paid all night for it. We were like, "Do you want to stop and get a pizza on the way home?"
At a French place, it was a big 8-course meal. And
it wasn't a French place. It was just a oh my gosh, I can't. Maybe it was a French place.
Me?
Well, it had a bunch of different courses. They were okay. Some of them were weird, frothy little mounds of God knows what.
Foam.
Pureed something on the side and a drizzle of balsamic this way and a little piece of fillet of aged, like 28-day aged beef. And it was delicious, but it was that big, it was like 2 bites worth. I'm like, give me one of those steaks, but give me a 6-ounce portion or something.
Give me 20 of those.
One biter was not enough,
I wanted to bring me a Sasquatch steak. I mean,
a Sasquatch-sized steak, like a tomahawk. You need a tomahawk. Big old thing.
Because there have been guys
$30 right now at Sam's Club.
There are guys that have eaten them, right?
No, I've never had a tomahawk. That's too much.
He meant a Bigfoot.
Jojo.
Good stuff. I'm glad we're getting 2 views.
Yeah.
Is it? Nikki's like, oh, can I end the show yet? Damn it, I've got 8 more minutes.
Did you see me look up at my clock? I'm like, oh, okay. We haven't even hit a lot of these. There's like Nike or Adidas, tea or coffee, movies or music, summer or winter, summer for me. We're gonna skip that one. Truth or dare. spirituality or religion, climate change or fiction. Ooh,
Oh, we'll get into a fight with that.
I think so. There's some I'm skipping on purpose, people. Oh my God, here's another one. Death penalty or life in prison? Hitchcock or Spielberg? Ooh, that's kind of interesting. I would really have to think about that one.
That would be a tough one.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I think.
Would you rather see the future? I'm gonna. Oh
There it
God, no!
goes.
You know what? Your experiment is over.
At least he was wearing pants.
Yeah, I should have asked him that prior to letting him come on like that. What a disaster! I apologize, folks. I'm trying. I am doing my best here.
You're keeping your cool way better than I would if this was my show. I'll give you that. You're.
I can't even. I want to cry right now. Okay. See the future or change the past. What would you do?
Ooh,
That's a good one.
I'd rather see the future. Because time travel stories are my favorite. That's my favorite thing. If you change the past, you don't know what the ripple effect, the butterfly effect, if you will, would happen past that, where that future you go back to might be radically changed, even by just changing one thing. So.
Yeah, you're right. And my sister and I had talked about this before. If there was one thing you could go back and change, would you go back and change it? Because that effect could take place. You know, it could radically change your entire life. And I do. I think there's one thing that I would change, even if it meant it would change everything. I think I would. There's one thing.
Everybody has that one thing.
Yeah. But it is interesting thought. But I think seeing the future would be way better for me too, I guess. You know, in the long run, to see the future rather than change the past. So I don't know. That might be really scary.
It would ruin a lot of football games for you, knowing who's going to win. You know how every movie's going to end. It depends on how it works.
The whole Back to the Future, scenario. Let's grab that book. The
sports almanac.
The almanac, and let's do it. Take me to Vegas, baby. Yeah. So, okay, here's the next one.
Okay,
what?
Go ahead.
No, go.
I was going to say it was a movie that kind of bombed and hardly anybody's seeing it. It's not super great, but it is a sort of a time travel. It's oh my God, what is that actor's name? Basically, this guy, he can see like 5 seconds into the future. He kind of plays up like he's a psychic gifted medium kind of thing. But when he asks people questions, he can see like 5 seconds, so he knows what their answer is going to be. So he's able to say it before them, kind of thing.
What is that? I want to see that.
It's hang on, I'll look it up while you go on with the next question. I'll find
My
it.
next one was art or science. I'm thinking science. That's a big one for me because I'm a very arty type of person too. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Art or science? In different areas, it would be different. Like, I don't know. That's a good question. This one's kind of the same as the previous one. Fame or money? And we all picked money. Money, rich or famous. Same thing. Brains or beauty? Do you think if you have beauty, you would get brains? No. How would you put that? If you have brains, you could possibly get beauty. I don't know. Brains or beauty. Going out or staying in?
I'm usually a staying in kind of guy. I'm a hermit. So the movie I was thinking of was called Next with Nicolas Cage. Okay. Yeah, it's Nicolas Cage, Julianne Moore, Jessica Biel. The show is called Next, N-E-X-T. What year was it? 2007. A Las Vegas magician who can see into the future is pursued by FBI agents seeking to use his abilities to prevent a nuclear terrorist attack.
A nuclear? Oh, okay. I had to take him out. I can't see him doing that anymore.
I know.
Yeah, I think that sleeping pill got to him. So that's really bad. That's really bad. Really bad. And so, okay.
I know.
Okay. iPhone or Droid? Droid for me.
Droid.
Yeah. More time or more money? Boy, there's a lot of money ones on here.
That's a tough one because you can never have enough time. No matter what you do,
right?
Time always is going to catch up with you. So,
yeah, you're right. But that could also be, you could also think of health. Would you take health, over?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, people can live
in that other scenario.
Like your kids will easily live to be 110, 115, probably. But what's your quality of life once you get past a certain range? It's like, are you really living or are you just kind of existing at that point?
Right. More time or more money? Well, I don't want more time if I'm going to be sick the whole time.
Exactly.
We just don't know. There's other factors involved.
It is one of those things where it's like a Twilight Zone thing. It's like, okay, if you look right here in the mirror, you can see what your expiration date is. You know exactly when you're going to, so you can.
Oh my God, no.
Not how, but
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Subway or McDonald's?
That could be another one of your questions is, would you want to know exactly when, not how, but when
you would go? Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? I think that would just cause chaos.
Depends on how rooted that is, where it's like, all right, it's, I've got 7 more years. Great. I'm going to jump out of a plane without a parachute. I'm going to go swimming without a scuba tank. I'm going to do all of these. I can't die for another 5 years, right?
Oh my goodness. Let's swim with the sharks, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's live wild.
Probably the Twilight Zone twist there is like you would get all your arms and legs ripped off, but you're still alive.
Oh my God. That reminds me of that movie, Death Becomes Her, or the one with Gold Hawn and that other girl. Death Becomes Her, I think is the name of it, where they die. They take this potion and they come back. They take this serum to keep them looking young, but they have to take care of their bodies. But they die, so they don't die, and oh my gosh, it's just a hilarious movie. Death Becomes You. Oh, Death Becomes You? Okay. I thought it was Death Becomes Her.
Well, there's Death Becomes Her with Meryl Streep, Bruce Willis, and Goldie Hawn.
That one. That's the one. Yeah, that one. I think that's hilarious because they're dead. She has a big old hole in her stomach and she's still walking around.
I never saw it. I remember the commercials though. They showed that in the commercials.
It's funny. I think it's funny. But of course, you put Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep together, they can make it work. You know, they're great. They're great actresses. So, okay,
Is
where
Kurt
were
Russell still married to Goldie Hawn? Are they still together?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because we talked about him the other day. So
Right, we did. I have to get on that show for Sunday, by the way. I've kind of I did a few things and then I've had all these issues with the computers or trying to, fix it. But what I pulled up was the alien autopsy, the Travis Walton stuff, the Roswell incident.
that's a lot.
The Barney and Betty Hill. I think that's enough, right? For us to
that's way more than enough.
Okay.
Were we having special guests, or are we gonna have?
They wanted to come back. Anthony and Ron wanted to come back, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna have another show yet. Because if I was gonna send my computer out, I was probably just gonna take a break for a couple of weeks or whatever. And but since I'm not doing that, we're gonna go full force with it because I'm not sure about the whole Super Bowl day thing. You know how we had talked about having a Super Bowl party while we're watching it and watching the commercials and commentary and stuff. I don't think that's gonna really work.
It's not. There's no way it would not on YouTube for sure. You could probably do something on like maybe Rumble or something like that. Maybe.
Well, not showing the show, but us on our reactions, talking through, the commercials or whatever. But I like the Super Bowl. So I'm going to be super distracted.
Yeah. I don't think it would work that well for a show.
So. I don't think I'm probably not going to have a show Super Bowl day because I want to go enjoy the show.
Is that the week after next?
The 12th. Yeah, the 12th. So not this coming Sunday, but the following, I believe. We'll take a break because I like to see the football. And that's right during my show times. So I'm sure there'll be other people who don't care about watching the football. But I do. It's the one I get excited about. And even though none of my teams are there. Of course, if you don't know, it's going to be the Eagles versus the Chiefs, and it's going to be held in Glendale, Arizona. So I don't know. I have to see who I'm going to pick, the PA or Kansas City. I have no idea because neither one of them are my team. So.
I live in Kansas, of course. The Chiefs are our local team. So
see, now I have a reason to go for the Chiefs. I'll go for the Chiefs. I don't care. But I do pick one or the other at the beginning. I will. That way I can have a good hurrah moment for, if something good happens. But anyway, it should be good. But I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to say goodbye to everybody. What do you think? What do you think? So everybody,
get our Friday start.
Kind of a little bit of a weird show today, but we were here, and I hope you was sitting there listening to us, having a good time chit-chatting, and hit that like button. Anyway, hey, doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe, tell your friends. Usually got a pretty good show.
It's always a great show.
Good. No, yeah, we do good. We have a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys come and take a look on Sunday's show. Gonna be aliens. Aliens, we're taking over the world. No, not really. So thank you guys for coming, and Enzo, thanks for having
me on.
Yeah. Thanks for being here. Okay, guys. Love y'all. Bye.